we dive into a significant moment in legal history that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape. In a rare turn of events, the US Supreme Court has dealt a surprising blow to none other than Donald Trump, rejecting not just his claims, but also those of tech titan Elon Musk. That's right, it's not every day we see the highest court in the land saying "not today" to the former president and his powerful allies. Why is this so crucial, you ask? Well, at the heart of this legal saga is a search warrant issued by special counsel Jack Smith, targeting Trump's Twitter account. This search warrant isn't just about tweets or public posts. It includes access to Trump's private messages, his direct messages or DMs, if you will. Imagine the implications of that. This is a critical investigation into Trump's alleged election subversion crimes, and the court's decision to uphold a 6-month non-disclosure agreement means that key evidence remains shielded from any potential tampering. And then there's Elon Musk, who took issue with the non-disclosure order, claiming it interfered with his First Amendment rights. Musk's attempt to leapfrog this issue to the Supreme Court not only showcases the intertwining of politics and tech, but also raises questions about the limits of free speech when it comes to ongoing investigations. Today, we'll unpack what this means for Trump, Musk, and the legal landscape as a whole. Are we witnessing a shift in how the courts will treat similar cases in the future? And what does this signify for those who attempt to interfere with the integrity of our elections? So stay tuned as we break down the latest developments and explore the far-reaching consequences of this decision. You won't want to miss this discussion. Let's break down the Supreme Court's landmark decision and its implications for Donald Trump. This ruling is not just a minor legal setback, it represents a significant moment of accountability for a figure who has often navigated legal challenges with apparent ease. The Supreme Court's refusal to entertain Trump's appeal signals a departure from the pattern we've seen in the past, where the court seemed willing to provide him with the benefit of the doubt. At the heart of this case is a search warrant issued by special counsel Jack Smith for Trump's Twitter account, now known as X. This warrant extends beyond merely retrieving public tweets. It encompasses private messages as well. Think about that for a moment. Investigators are looking into the direct communications of a former president during a critical time in US history. The implications of this are profound. Accessing Trump's private DMs could potentially unveil crucial evidence regarding his involvement in alleged election subversion. But here's where it gets particularly interesting. Alongside the search warrant, the court imposed a 6-month non-disclosure agreement. This crucial element is designed to protect the integrity of the ongoing investigation by preventing any premature disclosure of the warrant to Trump or anyone else who might interfere. Without this safeguard, the risk of evidence tampering would skyrocket. Imagine if Trump had been tipped off about the investigation, he might have taken steps to destroy evidence or intimidate witnesses. In essence, this ruling emphasizes the importance of maintaining the sanctity of ongoing investigations. It sends a clear message: no one, not even a former president, is above the law. The Supreme Court's decision to uphold the non-disclosure order not only protects the investigation, but also reinforces the principle that accountability must prevail, regardless of one's status or influence. Now let's delve into the specifics of the search warrant issued for Donald Trump's Twitter account and the implications of that 6-month non-disclosure agreement. This warrant is not just a legal formality, it represents a crucial tool in special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into Trump's alleged election subversion efforts. The search warrant grants investigators access to Trump's tweets and, more importantly, his private messages. This is groundbreaking territory, as it offers a window into the inner workings of Trump's communications during a pivotal time leading up to and following the 2020 election. The prosecutors are looking for any messages that may indicate attempts to manipulate or interfere with the electoral process. Imagine the potential revelations that could emerge from those DMs, conversations that could directly link Trump to various actions surrounding the election's integrity. But the 6-month non-disclosure agreement is equally significant. This court order is designed to ensure that the investigation remains confidential, preventing any alert to Trump or his associates about the information being gathered. The rationale here is straightforward. Transparency at this stage could jeopardize the entire investigation. If Trump were to learn that his communications were being scrutinized, he might take drastic actions to obstruct justice, perhaps by deleting messages or influencing those he communicated with. This legal maneuver underscores the importance of protecting the integrity of the investigative process. By enforcing the non-disclosure agreement, the court is prioritizing the rule of law over individual interests, setting a powerful precedent for future cases. Furthermore, the implications of this warrant extend beyond Trump. They raise critical questions about the boundaries of privacy in the digital age. In a world where our communications are often stored online, how much access should law enforcement have to our private conversations? We've examined the implications of the search warrant and the non-disclosure agreement. Let's turn our attention to Elon Musk's reaction and its broader implications for future legal battles. Musk, as the owner of Twitter, now rebranded as X, found himself in a contentious position after the court ordered the company to comply with the search warrant. His response was to challenge the non-disclosure agreement on the grounds of First Amendment rights, arguing that it infringed upon his ability to communicate freely about the warrant. Musk's legal arguments fell flat in the lower courts, which upheld the non-disclosure order. His attempt to escalate the case to the Supreme Court illustrates the lengths to which he was willing to go to protect his interests and, by extension, those of Trump. By seeking to have the Supreme Court review this case, Musk was not only attempting to undermine the non-disclosure order, but also trying to set a dangerous precedent for future cases. He wanted to establish that whenever law enforcement seeks information from social media platforms, the platform should have the right to immediately disclose that fact. This raises critical questions. If social media companies can freely inform users that their data is under investigation, what might happen to the integrity of ongoing investigations? The potential for witness tampering or evidence destruction is substantial. Musk's arguments, while rooted in free speech, seem more about protecting his business interests and those of powerful allies than ensuring a fair legal process. Ultimately, the Supreme Court's refusal to take up Musk's case serves as a reaffirmation of established legal principles. It sends a clear message that the law remains intact and ongoing investigations should not be undermined by the whims of tech billionaires. As we look to the future, this case exemplifies the ongoing tension between technology, privacy, and accountability in the digital age. With elections approaching and legal battles looming, we must remain vigilant in protecting the integrity of our democratic processes. It's clear that the Supreme Court's recent decisions carry significant weight, not only for Donald Trump, but for the broader landscape of legal accountability in America. The refusal to entertain Elon Musk's challenge reinforces the idea that no individual, regardless of their power or influence, is above the law. This ruling sets a precedent that could shape how future investigations are conducted, particularly in our increasingly digital world. The implications of this case extend far beyond Trump and Musk. They invite us to consider the delicate balance between free speech and the need for confidentiality in ongoing investigations. As technology continues to evolve, so too must our understanding of privacy and accountability. Will we allow the pursuit of truth and justice to be overshadowed by the interests of those with the loudest voices? That remains to be seen. As we approach the upcoming elections, it's crucial for all of us to stay informed and engaged. The legal battles unfolding right now could influence not only the outcomes of individual cases, but also the future of our democracy. History has shown us that attempts to subvert justice can lead to dire consequences for our nation. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on legal matters that affect our lives and society.